Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between Moon and Romantic. This game taking place here on Tide Hunters. Arya, can you start boiling water for me? It's already all set up, it should already all be set up. Moon spawning as the red night elf over here on the bottom right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, we're looking at Romantic spawning as the yellow human on the top left. I'm gonna go ahead and speed things up to the 4x speed because, well, I have a doctor's appointment and I need to drive to it, and well, I'm casting my life now. Anyways, what do we expect to see in this human versus night elf matchup? I'm expecting to see an archmage going up against a keeper of the grove, as that does seem to be Moon's latest style of play. Keeper of the grove, very, very powerful, and I'm interested more in the second heroes now, the supporting heroes who often become the supporting actors who in the game who often become the lead as well. Demon Hunter second has become incredibly popular for Night Elf to try and shut down a bit of mana burn. Blood Mage second, even with an Archmage first, has become popular too. Sea Giant going to get taken down. Claws of Attack +5 dropped. Archmage going to go ahead and pick that up. A nice big damage bonus for an Archmage who doesn't normally deal that much auto attack damage. Keeper of the Grove. Excuse me. Keeper of the Grove coming through. Going to go ahead and clear out this, gold mine creep camp. As the Keeper of the Grove gets up to level 2, are we going to see an entangle on the Grunt or on that Footman? No, we are not. A little bit of an odd play there, as Moon, well, still wandering around once more. All right, Keeper of the Grove coming across here. There's going to be an entangle onto the Footman. Footman taking quite a bit of damage, as he is, well, going to not be able to retreat back. Romantic, however, setting up an expansion here, already setting up at level 2 and getting a Gloves of Haste, a great follow-up item to the Claws of Attack +5, now attacking quickly with that +5 damage. All right, Keeper of the Grove going to try and engage here. A little bit of damage being absorbed. Are we going to see, well, the Keeper of the Grove just doing a quick run by, taking almost 100 points of damage, but now that it is nightfall, well, natural regeneration for the Night Elf for the win. Coming back through, Keeper of the Grove looking to retreat back again here once more. Scout Tower already getting set up, and Romantic will be setting up this, well, long-term game, trying to have an economic advantage. Meanwhile, Moon is already, well, almost halfway to tier 2, so we may be able to see perhaps a Panda second with early Breath of Fire to try and, well, put pressure onto the Town Hall and what's going off over here. Keeper of the Grove now looking to retreat back once more, as the Archmage uses the high ground advantage here. There's these weird narrow ups and downs where the rivers travel, and if you don't keep track of where your units are, you can actually get blindsided, it feels like, by that high ground. I believe that's, yeah, that high ground, low ground variation that, well, let's just say you don't never want to be fighting uphill very often, as your units do a little bit less damage because of that miss factor. All right, coming back through here, Keeper of the Grove and Archmage exchanging blows. Keeper of the Grove winning this time around, as the Archmage now looks to, well, check out whether or not there is an expansion here. Archmage checks that there isn't an expansion, but doesn't look for the Wisp that was hiding in the woods. Wisp strategically placed by Moon all across the map, and, well, it doesn't look as though Moon is all that concerned, as the Archmage now heads over, well, to clear out some easy creep camps here. Keeper of the Grove, however, quickly comes around and says, you know what, no, those are my creeps, you get away, and the Keeper of the Grove chasing after that Archmage. Archmage, however, with Boots of Speed, able to easily outrun the Keeper of the Grove, and it looks like Boots of Speed are coming back in style. All right, a little bit of a meta shift here. Boots of Speed have now seen a couple of games with Boots of Speed, as the Water Elemental trying to dive on over here does spot that there is a Wisp, and we'll have to follow this up pretty quickly. We are looking at a Wisp scouting out the Militia here, and the Keeper of the Grove is just going to say, you know what? This is pretty much free experience for me, free items for me, free. It, well, it is all paid for by the government, as the Keeper of the Grove now going to teleport away and get the Archmage to go ahead and retreat back. Footman. Well, Footman now looking to pull back here. We are getting Ancient of Lore. Archers should really be able to push down that damage. Crota yourself. Yeah, it's free. It's paid by the government until you pay taxes. Then you realize, no, it's not free. Archmage now retreating back as well, dropping a water elemental, continuing to turn back around and fight their way through. Archers able to easily pelt down this damage. Is the Tree of Life going to actually get taken down? That is the question. The Tree of Life absorbing quite a bit of damage, but is also eating a couple of trees, and Moon, being the player that he is, well, going to be setting up an expansion. Expansions are one of Moon's favorite ways of playing, and Moon, well, Keeper of the Grove, sitting at level 2 Entangle, gonna easily finish off a number of footmen, letting the Entangle finish and do the remaining work. So 3 footmen down right there, giving the Keeper of the Grove what, almost level 4 at this point. Well, is it gonna, yep, enough to finish that off as well. How do you like the new maps? Oh, the new maps are absolutely lovely. Okay, yes, you can watch the new map, Arya. Alright, Tree of Life, well, absorbing quite a bit of damage. Archmage trying to go after the Dryad. Dryad, however, able to prance away, and with the Demon Hunter now and there, Archmage doesn't want to be on the wrong end of any mana burns or on the wrong end of those glaives. Tree of Life should be able to, well, eat up a couple more trees, get back up to a decent amount of hit points, and then start entangling this gold mine to make up for a little bit of that economic issue. We are looking at a blacksmith, well, already done here, as we are going into dual arcane sanctums and dual barracks for production. Agreed, and the pro gamers also seem to have the same opinion. Yeah, no, these new maps, I don't know who made them, but they were really well made, well thought out. Just the number of walkways, pathways, the creep choices, the balance, the tile sets, all really a step above, and it really shows the difference, or how great things can be if there's just a little bit of passion in it, not just well, trying to get not just trying to, you know, fulfill some quota. So doing things out of passion. All right, Ancient of War absorbing quite a bit of damage, going to be forced to try and retreat back here, taking a lot of damage from the creeps, and Moon actually loses an Ancient of War there, unable to replenish those hit points, as now the Murloc Nightcrawlers are going to be spreading poison around across all of those units. Blood Mage second was the hero of choice from Romantic, and well, although it may look as a bit of an odd situation, well, it does allow Romantic to go into Blizzard and Flame Strike as well. And then if his opponent tries to go too many Dryads, well, the Rifleman will take care of that. So that's a little bit of the chicken or the egg scenario. Like, what exactly, or how exactly do you want things to go? Who did the reveal? A reveal right there. Was he expecting Shadow Melt, Invisibility? Not exactly sure what Romantic was thinking was going to go on there. Both made by European map makers in collaboration with Hive Workshop. All right, thank you. All right. Scroll of Town Portal being used. Oh no, the peasants. This is going to be a separation of the units, and Moon could be in trouble. We are looking up onto the high ground. His Goblin Zeppelin could try and be hired here. Romantic, does he have the Goblin Zeppelin? Yes, he does. Going to try to pick up everything and now retreat away and being able to get back home. That was a very big of a risk there, as the units are now retreating back. Archmage, Scroll of Town Portal, and the army is split. Moon could try and put down pressure while the armies are split, but decides against it. Meanwhile, Romantic, well, has lumber mill up and running. And is currently low on lumber. Really needs to start harvesting a bit more, as the Goblin Zeppelin will be providing a bit of additional protection. Devotion Aura, the item dropped there. Demon Hunter. Clearing up the remaining giant sea turtle creep camp units trying to retreat back. Well, Wisp right there just should easily get burst down. Yeah, easily get burst down there as we're looking at the Blood Mage, who does have Banish as his second ability instead of Flame Strike. All right, so we are not going to be looking at Flame Strike and Blizzard against Bears and Dryads. I thought that would have been a rather safe call, but no Blizzard as of yet. And if we have too many Dryads out onto the battlefield, those water elementals will easily just get abolished away. All right, Lightning Shield, a quick abolish magic right there, some rejuvenation to heal up more units. We are not going into tier 3, so no indication for Knights as of yet. Once more, Romantic is building down 3 farms at a time though, and he does have level 1 lumber upgrades in order to well, speed up his lumber collection. Romantic sitting on 2,200 gold. He has so much money, but has no idea how to spend it.
Player's forces are under attack.
Coming back through. All right, coming back down here. Well, Bears getting some rejuvenation off, or those Druids of the Claw getting some rejuvenation off as we're looking at the Spellbreakers coming back across here. Still, level 2 Siphon Mana Archmage. What is going on here? Blood Mage should be giving mana to that Archmage as... well, nope, it looks like it's going to be a hit and run tactic, trying to finish things off. That not going to be able to take it down. Could have turned around to try and get damage onto the Druid of the Claw or some other unit, since to try and, well, pay for that Scroll of Town Portal a bit, as we're looking at the Archmage, Sorceresses, and a Blood Mage now wander around once more. All right, the positioning on Romantic's base, the barracks are out front, and they could get attacked, but well, by that time, your army should be able to make its way over. Very smart tactical choices by Romantic, just moving all across the map. Dryads now coming across here. Are we going to be getting some repairs? No repairs. Guard tower just now getting started. This scout tower has been up for so long, and only now getting up to a guard tower here could be a bit of an issue. Units are trying to spread around every which way. There's a little bit of damage. There goes one. Do we see a reveal or anything else here? There is a crystal ball. But Scroll of Town Portal now coming back to the other side here to try and protect. And now we're going to see an engagement. Demon Hunter, Siphon Mana, slow onto that Demon Hunter. Bears are trying to head back out, but they are stuck. Moon has no way out. He needs to use a Scroll of Town Portal in order to head back. And wow, boy, Flame Strike and Blizzard would be absolutely deadly right now. 4, 5 Bears stuck behind here. Tree Ants now finally making a way for the Bears to escape, but is the damage done? Is another bear going to get taken down? There is another bear entangle, a Siphon Mana. They're trying to finish off more and more as another bear could get taken down. No, Staff of Preservation saves as the units are still trying to find a way to survive here. Only one Staff of Preservation. Another bear could get taken out here. No more entangle at all, as we're looking at the slow across multiple units. Keeper of the Grove could have a little bit of problem trying to at least force a Scroll of Town Portal. One more last-ditch effort, as there's the Scroll of Town Portal here. Units coming back from the other side. Are they going to be able to separate? Are they going to... No, some are lost. And there's our archers. 4 archers right there. Archmage, however, not chasing after those archers at all. All right. 79 supply compared to 70. Keeper of the Grove using that force of nature to clear out a walkway for those Druids of the Claw who were stuck in the middle of nowhere. We do see a Tome of Retraining, and that Tome of Retraining, yes, does go into level 2 Blizzard and level 2 Brilliance Aura. Blood Mage still hanging on to Siphon Mana and Banish right now. We'll see if he goes for Flame Strike level 1 or for level 2 Banish at level 4. Archmage making its way off to the top right. Yes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Upstairs. All right, coming back down to the south here. Little bit of damage coming across. Archmage going after units. Spellbreakers. Well, gonna try and engage here. Archmage needs to turn back around. He shouldn't be in that front line spot. There's that Mana Burn. There's the Entangle. And now trying to head back. Orb of Venom right there. Mana Flare coming in. And this is a weird spot to be in. Goblin Zeppelin picking up those units. And now dizzied down. Archmage, Scroll of Town Portal, Romantic in a tough spot, needing to retreat back out, and it looks like he will be able to do exactly that. 71 supply army compared to 51, but Moon had superior positioning, trapping the Archmage in a tough spot, and also with so much dizziness across so many units, their effectiveness drops greatly. All right, very slow attack speed. As you can see, very slow attack speed. And they're not doing much, very slow movement speed as well. All right, 88 supply compared to 78. Blood Mage, is he going to go for a Tome of Retraining? No, he is not. Siphon mana. That one Keeper of the Grove quickly, illusion quickly getting taken out as well, as we're looking at, well, perhaps some potential creep camps getting cleared up. Now, Moon has already set up his next expansion as well, as we're looking at the Guard Tower and the Arcane Tower, looking to finish off some of this treants. Down to the south, a massive large army making its way across here. 86 supply. Moon, perhaps realizing his opponent did also go for a large army as well. And, well, what is going down here? The army now making its way across Scroll of Town Portal. What happened? Why aren't we engaging? All right, it looked as though there was a staff of teleportation, which was then canceled. The Keeper of the Grove trying to engage here, and a beautiful move by by Moon, making it look like it was an inbound Scroll of Town Portal. Units now trying to back away. Here we are, landing straight up on top of all of those units. All right, Blizzard now being used. No Entangle onto the Archmage as of yet, as so much Blizzard damage running down across all of those units. All right, Mana Flare still coming back across, a little bit more damage. I believe there was at least some bear damage, as the Tree of Life is still alive and well. However, needing to retrain up some of those lost wisps. All right, Scout Towers quickly getting taken out. Dryads and Bears finishing them off in no time flat. Moon going to start to pull away with the economic advantage. Romantic in a strange spot he was running up on multiple bases for a very long time, wasn't able to come out ahead, and now Moon is ahead on bases and ahead on hero level, and also ahead on army size. Upgrades also look to be favoring Moon as well, since, well, all of his units share the same type of upgrades. All of his units have 2-1 upgrades. Well, I guess technically all of these units also have 2-1, and now we do in fact transition into Flame Strike and level 2 Siphon mana. These bears are gonna be hit with fire and ice here in just a moment, which could be rather scary. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 5. There's a quick roar. All of that's going to be stored up here in just a moment. And here we are getting into an engagement. Archmage coming back across here. Where is the army going to come in from? Coming in from the back, there is a Blizzard now raining down Archmage. Now coming into a strain spot. Are we going to see a Flame Strike now? Archmage and Blood Mage actually on the backside of that army, taking a lot more damage than we probably should, as we're looking at perhaps another Scroll of Town Portal, but the Tree of Life is still standing once more. These hit and run tactics really not doing all that much. Units back off to the north, and with a smaller army, well, Romantic constantly losing a bit more. Scroll of Town Portal perhaps could get purchased again. We are still only at Keep, not yet upgraded to Castle. So Moon playing a very cold and calculating game right now, starting to bank up a bit of money. And by banking up that money, well, he's hoping to make a bit of a play, perhaps be able to do an even exchange, and then right after that even exchange, come back and have come back over the top by being able to rebuild his units a little bit faster. Flame Strike, well, a Blood Mage taking damage from his own Flame Strike right there, not getting the Flame Strike far enough back, slow here, and we're looking at all of these units still trying to chase once more. Spellbreakers going up against the Druids of the Claw. The Druids of the Claw actually taking a little bit of bonus damage. As you can see, another Flame Strike landing down, and the Bear just trying to simply walk on through, walk on by. Dryads, Militia now, or Peasants now trying to transition back over, but they're easily going to get taken out again, giving a bit more experience to that Demon Hunter, as the Keeper of the Grove could have a little bit of problems. All right, Siphon Mana gonna quickly get surrounded, and well, they're out of mana, and then not quite sure why you let that go free as the Keeper of the Grove down to 157 hit points. I thought the Keeper of the Grove would have been taken out. Fairy Dragons, more damage still adding up here. Sorceress is slow. One bear, Staff of Preservation should be inbound. There's plenty of time for it, as there was a Scroll of Healing used instead. All right, Archmage continuing the fight. Mana Flare coming back across as all of those Fairy Dragons trying to retreat back. Rifleman still getting into that engagement again as the Archmage perhaps needs to get in some big flame strikes here, or a blizzard there. All right, there's the flame strike. No blizzard coming in as of yet. Goblin Zeppelin actually very, very slow right now, down to 115 hit points. Are we going to see another Goblin Zeppelin taken out? That would be a huge loss, but the Goblin Zeppelin looks like it will be able to get away. Staff of Preservation saving all of those units once more. Demon Hunter overhead perhaps should be on the ground, and we're just running circles around this one particular area of the map. No additional slow, no units getting cut off, more peasants trying to get trained up as the Dryads are there to intercept and perhaps shut down the workshop, as they don't want to see any mortar teams whatsoever. All right, Bear is getting dropped in by that Goblin Zeppelin once more. Archmage showing up to the party. Arcane Tower should be going after the Demon Hunter, remove all of that precious mana for no more mana burns. Finally, switching up targets a little bit. Another bear is getting dropped in as the militia are going to try and fight it back once again. Dryads are all in position here. Staff of Preservation saving some units. A low hit point. Druid of the Claw down to 43, 44 hit points. Finally getting taken out. 78 supply compared to 83. Moon with the very large bank of gold now, ready to move on forward. Druid of the Claw perhaps could get a rejuvenation. Hello, how are you doing? As these units do want to try and heal back up. Romantic sitting on 2 bases. Meanwhile, Moon sitting on 3 bases, or no, sitting on 2 bases as well. Main base is nearly mined out, so Romantic will be on 1 base soon. However, Moon, I don't believe he's going to be able to make it here in time. The Spellbreakers trying to finish things off. Scroll of Town Portal, however, well, a quick way to get around the map. And where is he going to be landing? There's that Staff of Teleportation with another fake out again. There's the Scroll of Town Portal this time, and it's going to actually burn down. Moon tried to do the same trick once more. Staff of Teleportation cancel in order to get that army to back away, but, well, ends up losing his expansion instead. Ancient of Wind, 86, Ancient of Wind now getting, well, now set up here. Where is all of this going for? Bears up on the high ground, actually doing a bit of creeping. Mass detonations coming in from the back as the Archmage with Brilliance are really providing a large amount of mana to all of these units here. No view up onto the high ground, otherwise it would be easy Blizzard and Flame Strikes to finish off all of those units. Meanwhile, though, all of these Dryads, Fairy Dragons, all of these units going to try and engage here. Orb of Venom. All right, Bears getting dropped in behind enemy lines, and while getting a decent surround. Scroll of Town Portal, however, picks everyone away as one Dryad getting lost in the mix. All right, we are looking at one base. 1 base versus 1 base, only 2,200 gold here. The majority of the gold has been nearly mined out from all of the active gold mines. Only one more base off to the right, and well, it's in Moon's territory. Moon also sitting on slightly more gold than his opponent right now, as we're looking at the Archmage trying to retreat back, finally going to get under the cover of these, the Guard Tower and that Arcane Tower. All right, Archmage, what can he really hope to do here? Blizzard onto these units, trying to just rack up damage while he can. Blood Mage coming in from the other side here. Are underway. Are we going to see more Blizzard raining down? Yes, we are. And, well, hit and run tactics galore, as another bear could get taken down in this matchup. Archmage trying to be brought back over, and we're seeing more Blizzard raining down. Archmage now sitting at level 5. Are we going to see level 3 Blizzard? Nope, haven't seen level... Well, I don't know what his ability is as of yet, as we could be going into the Walk of Shame. Long distance gold mining. Only 25 more trips, and, well, no more mining whatsoever. 82 supply compared to 78. Moon nearly, well, 2.5 minutes of mining left on this gold mine, as we do see a new tree of life being established. Tree of eternity has not been picked up, interestingly enough, and we are going into flying machines. Do we see bombs? No, only flying machines. We don't see any bombs being trained. A little bit of deja vu. I have not cast this game. Game's way too recent. Flying machines, well, 2-1 upgrades on those flying machines. Couple of bears in druid or druid of claws in druid form here. Tree of life gonna easily get canceled. The army is just right there, ready to go. And well, where are the units gonna try and fight and engage? So far, though, the flying machines, we are currently in high upkeep. No reason not to be. If you know that, well, if you know that you're not mining any gold, well, having a larger army is better than having a smaller one, as Moon loses that Ancient of Wind. Archmage sits at level 5, Bloodmage sits at level 4. Fly machines, what are they really looking to... okay, he's cranking out flying machines, but... oh, fairy dragons, duh. Alright, yeah, the fairy dragons are really doing a number on the priest and the sorceresses on the back, so getting fairy dragons to ensure that little bit of damage. All right, anti-magic shell, mana burn, straight up. Fairy dragon's gonna get in some damage. Flame strike and blizzard raining down there, as the fairy dragons are gonna easily get taken down here. There goes one fairy dragon, there goes another fairy dragon. All of them are taken down now as they are fighting their way through. Couple of bears trying to make their way. One or two bears could easily get taken down. Nope, only one bear. Staff of preservation, however, saves those bears, as the Archmage going to go ahead and throw down a Blizzard here. A Blizzard mana burn onto the Archmage. Are we going to see a follow-up Flame Strike from the Blood Mage? No, we don't. Oh, there it is. Finally, there's that follow-up Flame Strike that I was expecting, as the Blood Mage is now once more low on mana. Altar of Elders getting taken down. Romantic having a little bit of... Romantic having a good time here, taking down all of these buildings and taking down the Moonwells, which are a major home field advantage for Moon. Moon is actually losing units, or hit point units, constantly, as we see another mana burn go down onto the Archmage. All right, more damage added on through. Once again, Spellbreakers trying to fight their way. Siphon mana coming back across. We could be looking at another Flame Strike coming down into the center across all of those units. Are we going to see it? No, we're not. Blood Mage must be in a big run, in a hurry, and then moves away, cast a Flame Strike, and then doesn't let it finish off as he is trying to retreat back. Archmage trying to fight here. Flying machines with nothing to attack there, as a Flame Strike does go down. Some treants are going to get taken down. Bears walking through the fire and flames, and that could be a lot of dead bears, as we see the Blizzard raining down across all of those units. Demon Hunter sitting at 247 hit points, uses the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Another Flame Strike goes down. Scroll of Healing is used, but not fast enough, as a number of bears are lost as well. Druids of the Claw still in Druid form. Archmage still trying to fight its way back. Blizzard, Flame Strike could be coming down, and there goes another Flame Strike. Demon Hunter getting taken out. 54 supply compared to 59. However, Romantic has a lot of supply caught up in these flying machines, which aren't doing anything at all. No bomb upgrades either. Still, as the Keeper of the Grove now gets up to level 6. Siphon mana, Keeper of the Grove trying to run back, but constantly getting stuck here. Are we going to get a slowdown? Yes, we are. Keeper of the Grove just going to be forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal to retreat back out. We are still at keep, hence no upgrades. Flame Strike coming back across here, and that could be more damage on those units. Bears trying to get away. Staff of Preservation saves one. Are we going to see slow cast on any more of these units? Trying to take down one bear, going to get taken down. Another bear could get taken down as well, and a third bear could... oh, one or two more shots. Yeah, denied, as this Druid of the Claw gets up onto the high ground, and suddenly Moon's supply advantage is all for naught, as bears... nope, Goblin Zeppelin picks up to save the day. Low hit point Druid of the Claw, very low hit point Druid of the Claw, sticking around, gets a rejuvenation, and will be able to fight back against all of these units, all of those peasants here. Meanwhile, Flying Machine still, doing their thing, looking for units to perhaps attack, as this Tree of Life is now, trying to be repositioned as well. All right, Tree of Life. We are looking at an expansion off over here. Moon does have one expansion up and operational. This Tree of Life is gonna get taken down. Archmage may get to level 6. If it gets to level 6, Mass teleport. No, Blood Mage took too much of the experience. Archmage, 10 experience shy. No, not having mass teleport as the fly machines look to finish off more units there. All right, little bit of damage on those fleeing units. Are we going to see a flame strike go down? What is going on here? Trying to just focus onto that Druid of the Claw, trying to finish off a unit. There is a little bit more damage. There's a yep, there is a slow as the Archmage gets in front. We could be looking at a little bit more damage again. Staff of Preservation should be inbound though. Plenty of Moonwells, not going to be a problem. 47 supply compared to 53, still fighting their way through. Druid of the Claw still in Druid form, looking to stick around in this fight. Not quite sure why, but no Flame Strikes coming in from the Blood Mage. That is a bit of a surprise there as we're looking at invisibility to try and save some of those units. Gonna go ahead and get the heck out of that town here. Level 6 now onto the Archmage. Mass teleport is available, which is absolutely critical and key. Both sides trying to do as much mining as they can as their armies are similar in size. All right, gonna go ahead and get into an engagement here. Archmage, Siphon Mana, there's Tranquility, and Romantic just throws in the towel right there with Tranquility in that battle. Moon takes this game. All right, hope you guys enjoyed an absolutely epic matchup between Moon and Romantic, going back and forth, Warcraft 3 being played at the highest level, an absolutely gem of a game to watch. Romantic having a huge supply lead or a huge gold lead, having that dwindle away. Moon doing the same thing and then having it dwindle away, getting until the very, very end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something. See you guys next time.